Greetings, acolytes of the Force, and welcome back to this rather peculiar and unusual video. I know what you're thinking. How were you ever able to get a hold of this comic? The Legends Disney Canon distinction in 2014 largely divided all of Legends continuity and canon continuity away, but through various sources, I have managed to attain this copy of a Star Wars Legacy comment online. We will be covering this series, as well as Cade Skywalker and Darth Krayt, and their journey that ultimately led to the Dragon of the Sith, one of the most powerful dark side force wielders in history, into his ultimate demise. Without further ado, grab a snack and prepare as we delve into the presence of the true masters. Just one quick disclaimer, this will all be narrated personally by me, with my personal interpretation on the voices. So please take it easy on me in the comments if these voices aren't what you personally expected from these characters. I have broken the spine of the galaxy. Nearly 100 years ago, the Yuzong Vong invaded, plunging the galaxy into deep chaos, bleeding and weakening. Patient in the war force, I waited as the galaxy grew darker. I watched as the invaders, finally defeated, were allowed to live in exile on the sentient planet, Zonama Sekat, a folly designed by the Jedi, but ultimately that too served my purpose. Lingering hatred festered on worlds that had suffered heavily at the hands of the Yuzong Vong. That hatred gave us our openings. I made an alliance with the reborn Empire at the Bastion. We manufactured a cause for war, making the Vong seem responsible, split the Galactic Alliance, began to fight itself, and so died. I knew the Jedi from old, they could never share my vision. 2 days ago, the Jedi Temple on Coruscant fell today. At their academy on Ossus, the last of the Jedi will die. Sometimes things must be broken in order to be rebuilt. As I have bent the Force to my will, so will I belt the galaxy, and we will know order. My true work is about to begin. From the holocron of Darth Krayt, Lord of the Sith. Cade, you and Shadow, get those younglings out of the shuttle now, and get off the planet. Your father and I will make a stand here. Hurry. They're coming, Cole. I sense them too, Wolf. We will hold them here. There's no escape from the landing pad except with the shuttle, and no way to the shuttle but through us. Why are you still here, Padawan? I gave you instructions. Shadow doesn't need me to fly the shuttle, Master. You and Dad are going to need me more. Cade, we're not going to start this again. You're still a Padawan, not a knight. You owe your master obedience. He gave you an order. My place is here with you and Master Sazine. I feel it. Listen to the Force, Cade. A Jedi's concern is to preserve life. Protect the younglings with your life, son. Obey Master Sazine, and go! Yes, Father. Not the best of farewells, Cole. We take what is given. Speaking of which, here they come. These are the last. Finish them, and our Master's will is accomplished. What? No demand for us to surrender, Sith? My master will not make Palpatine's mistake. All Jedi must die. Stand away from him, Sith spawn. I am Cole Skywalker, servant of the living Force. None of you will pass. Youngling stowed, systems on the line, we're good to go. Master Sazine is down, Shadow. My father is farthing all alone. He's not just your father, Cade. He's my master. Not easy for me either. We know his wish. He expects us to obey. We have to honor that. Can't do it. Cade! Get this crave up on the repulsor list and then punch it if you have to, Shadow. I can't sit here and watch my father and my master die. I'm here for you, Father. I don't want you to fly alone. No! Every moment you delay here, you endanger the lives on board that shuttle. This is not how you were taught. I won't leave you. You're putting your own wants, your own desires ahead of your duties, out of the needs of others. You're a Skywalker, Cade. Act like one. Help your master onto the shuttle and leave as you command, Master. Cade, is he, Master Sazine, dead? Shh. Do not be afraid. What you have been taught, there is no death. There's only the Force. When the shell falls, the essence remains. Nothing is lost. Nothing is... No! Master Sazine, I will not let you go, Master! Back! Yes, death. Only death lies this way. Father! Cade! No! Ah! Master, go. Cade, you didn't die and you... Did you? Cade? Get away from me. All of you stay back. I'm going back. I'm taking my fighter and I'm killing the Sith who murdered my father. Stop! I can feel the anger in you, Cade. It's fire that will consume you. It was wrong to bring me back to life. To do it brought you back to the edge of the dark side. Killed to avenge your father, and you become what killed him. Is that how you would honor his memory? It wasn't wrong. Cade, cockpit now. What's hitting us? Take a look. Imperium fighters. Shields are getting down to 40%. Getting down to hyperspace is going to be real iffy. Punch in the coordinates while I try to keep us from being blasted into space dust. Too risky. I'll take the fighter and clear a path. Once you're free of Osis's gravity, hit light speed. One fighter against all of those? That's suicide, Cade. You don't have to do it that way. We take what is given. Is that... Cade in the fighter. Shouldn't, not in his state, open a channel. Cade, this is your master. Come back. Don't do this. Sorry, master. Too much static. We must be getting jammed. Skywalker, out. He caught the line, master. He brought me back, Shadow, from the very edge of life and death. I felt the dark side touch him. Now I feel him. Now in my mind, he desires death, and he wants to kill before he dies. Come on, you cock and Sith hounds. There is death, and I'm here to give it to you. He's gone. No, I can't send him in the Force, Master. He must be dead. I would have felt his death in the Force when he pulled me back from death's edge. It strengthened the bonds we share as Master and Padawan. He's alive. I know it. If he is, then we have to go back to look for him, Master. Hyperspace coordinates are locked in, but the imps are closing in on us again. Maybe one quick pass? Our duty is to the youngling, Shadow. Cade knew this. Go. I promise you this. If you live, I will find Cade Skywalker. Coruscant. Jewel of the Old Republic. Taken by the Empire, reclaimed by the New Republic. Its Yuzong Vong ripped from its orbit, shattered its moons, and razed its durasteel towers so they might reshape it with their biotechnology. Following the Yuzong Vong's defeat, the Galactic Alliance rebuilt a broken Coruscant, making it their capital once more. Now it is the Imperial throne world for the new Empire. In the newly ordained throne room, Emperor Roan Fel gathers with his Moss as Grand Admiral Morlish V gives a final report of the Sith Imperial War. Osis has fallen, and the Jedi Order is broken. What Jedi remain are scattered throughout the galaxy. Your Imperial Majesty. My fellow Moths, the war is over, and the galaxy is ours again. What is this? Who dares? Darth Krayt. Our Sith allies. Your early Lady Malady, Lord Krayt, Lord Nile. We had heard we were wounded at Osis, but I see the reports exaggerate. Oh, and Lord Wylock. The Empire owes you much. Our victory would not be possible without you. What reward would you name? Your life, Emperor Fel. Imperial Knight, save your Emperor! Ugh. Do not interfere. You cannot stop this. Shut it, Veed. You knew this was going to happen. If that's so gist, you best choose your next words very carefully. And what you ask is the meaning of this? Roan Fel never really embraced the war or the idea of a unified galaxy. He went along with it as a political necessity. That's not what the Empire, the galaxy, needs. The galaxy rises in chaos and disorder. It requires a man of vision. I am that man of vision. I am the new Emperor. Grand Admiral Morlish Veed, by virtue of your rank, you must be the first to swear loyalty and fealty to me. I so swear, Your Excellency. Now, the rest of you. We so swear. Go, I will summon you again later. Then you will learn how you will serve me. That wasn't the deal, Calcite. I was to be emperor. Morlish, you've been stabbed in the back by a Sith. Are you surprised? Bide your time, watch your tongue. The future is not yet written. You may yet become emperor. Darth Malady, what is your will, my lord? That was not Roan Fel. Explain yourself. Master, he was a double! The real Roan Fel could have resisted. He's a fully trained Jedi like his Imperial Knights. The true Roan Fel we were coming. He smelled a trap. He had now escaped. As head of intelligence, you should have anticipated that. You control the throne of the Empire, dread lord. By himself, Roan Fel is no danger to you. By himself, Fel is nothing, but much of the military and even some of the Moffs are sympathetic to him. If he calls them to him and they go, he could split the Empire. Still, it may be useful to find out which of the Moffs and the military commanders are loyal to Fel personally, and which simply to the throne, no matter who sits on it. Fel can delay us and we establish our vision of order for the galaxy, but he cannot stop it. The key will be to make certain Fel does not gain allies. He may seek out Jedi. Hunt the Jedi. Get others. Offer bounties. 10 times more for the ones alive than dead. One might be turned. You failed me today, Malady. Serve me better tomorrow. Begin to engage the hunters now. We must remain strong and ready. Leave for me now. Yes, master. My body fails me, Wylock. You've overextended yourself, my lord. Perhaps a healing trance, or back into stasis? Perhaps a healing meditation, but I cannot go back into stasis. I am emperor, now and I must be seen, and seen as strong. Not at all the Moffs are pleased I am emperor, Veed especially. They are gravel maggots waiting to feed. You are iron-willed, my master, but how long have I fought this thing which threatens to take me over and make me not myself? How much longer can I keep it at bay? A decade or two perhaps, not more, and the galaxy is not yet in order. I felt a murmur in the dark side when Ossus fell, a dark light in the Force, drawing life back from death, healing. The source was a Jedi. I have not lived this long or prepared so exactly to fail now. Becoming Emperor is just the first step. I will find this Jedi and bend their power to serve the dark vision. My vision of galactic order is not yet reality, but it will be. It will be.